good rainy. As you look out the window here, and you can see I was looking at some TVs because I'm going to be remodeling my house, but that's not for this program. You can see that. Look at that. See my beautiful truck and my old beautiful Jeep that just sits there collecting rain and snow in the wintertime. But my beautiful truck right there is getting a nice wash, shining up that chrome so that way everybody knows I'm driving a Ram, a shiny Ram. A shiny, I like chrome. So I have chrome on the bumpers. I got chrome on the dual exhaust. I got chrome on the handles over there. I got a straight chrome grill. I got 20-inch chrome rims. I'm a chrome kind of guy, right? So there's a truck. You can see this passing shower and storm is now departing. But look at that. Look at that beautiful sky. That's that beautiful sky I talk about all the time. You see that? Beautiful, crystal clear, puffy cumulus nimbus clouds. Almost crazy that it was pouring right now. But look how beautiful that sky is in the great city of Roseville. Beautiful Roseville. You see that? Just absolutely gorgeous sky today. Gorgeous summertime. Oh, look who came to join us. Our program director, Tiny. Tiny. See our program director? He likes the rain. Watch. Come on, Tiny. Come on. Come on. He likes to go stick his head out the window. Watch him. There he goes. See him? He likes the window. Yeah. Go ahead. He'll climb on the windowsill too outside. He don't care. He's just a good program director. Look at that. See that? Good job, Tiny. Program director's just making sure everything's all up to code, you know. He wants a fast-paced, educational filled show, so that's what we're going to give him as he sniffs the air outside of the fresh rain cleaned air. But as I was looking at TVs, I was thinking those are all way too expensive, but I want a 60-inch, so this one might be all right. A Samsung 65-inch. Anyone that's got any reviews, I have two Samsung TVs currently. One's about 14 years old and the other one's about 5 years old, and they both work beautifully. So I'm going to stick with Samsung because they have the longevity on the two that I own. I've watched my brother buy some cheap Vizios, and I've watched him go through 2 or 3 Vizios under the same time that I've went with one Samsung, and I've watched his 2 cheap Vizios break down on him. And then yes, my brother did buy a big screen TV, a new one. And what did he go with? He went with the undisputed champion Samsung, right? And he's been very happy with it. He's free to comment down below, and he can tell you if you're going to buy a TV. And Samsung, if you're out there and you want to be a sponsor of mine and you want me to advertise at Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, now's the time to reach out to me before some other company entices me. But I am a loyal Samsung user, and I actually have all my whole kitchen Samsung. Dishwasher, stove, and it's all stainless steel because like I told you, I'm a flashy guy. I like the chrome, and I like the stainless, and I like the flashy look on my shit. 65-inch Q70, it seems like a fairly new one. That'd be one I'd be looking at. Oh yeah. It's got to have the 120 hertz though. I'm watching hockey and shit. Can't have none of this 80 bullshit, you know what I mean? But that's for another time. Let's go to what I wanted to look at. We want to go to the Consumer Price Index, 12-month rate of change, because Commodity Monday's tomorrow. As I smoke some hashish at the bookta, right? Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right now. But down to business, you know. I'm sick of talking about crypto coins, for lack of a better word, because they had to use the word coin because they're trying to sound like gold and silver bullion, right? I'm shocked they didn't call it crypto bullion coin. You know what I mean? Go full copy mode. A 12-month rate of change consumer price index. All items you can see have skyrocketed. We know that. Natural gas is the one nobody expected is skyrocketing and nearing a 10-year high, right? That's crazy. No one expected natural gas to be moving up because it's a suppressed by the federal government to keep natural gas prices down. Yes, Tiny, it's very muggy. So we're going to close that window because it's very muggy out there. Yes, it is. Oh, you're all wet now. Yes, you are. Yeah, he's all wet now, but he likes it. New vehicles obviously have skyrocketed. You don't need no one to fucking tell you that, right? Natural gas. Commodities, less food and energy, we know have skyrocketed. Medical care, somehow they're saying that's down. Services, minus energy services have skyrocketed from their COVID dump. Education and communication skyrocketed because the government's involved in that. Medical core commodities skyrocketing because government's involved in that, right? What else do we got? Average price data, US dollars. Ooh, this will be a good one. Oh, this is where we do our chickens. Bananas per pound in US dollars over the last 20 years. You can see bananas used to be 51 cents a pound. Now they're 60 cents a pound. So the bananas are winning. The US dollar is losing to bananas. Oranges, navel oranges per pound used to be 79 cents. Now they're at $1.37 20 years later. So bananas and navel oranges are winning against the US dollar. If you would have loaded up on bananas back in the day and had a way to keep them fresh, you would have held your purchasing power when you traded off in bananas better than dollars. As we know, the chickens are killing the US dollar. It used to be $1.10 chicken fresh whole per pound. Now it's at $1.52. We already went over eggs. Look at the eggs. The eggs are beating the chickens. Eggs used to be 86 cents a pound. Then they had a huge spike in 2015 to $2.97. Then they crashed, but they're still at $1.62. So the eggs are killing the US dollar. Utility piped gas. This ought to be interesting. It used to be 99 cents. Now it's $1.14. You can see everything. Tomatoes. Tomato field grown per pound. Used to be $1.94 or $1.24. Now it's $1.89. You see how the dollar is being devalued. The bananas, the bread, the chickens, the eggs, the ground beef and the milk and fresh foods have not changed. It's the same chicken you bought 20 years ago. They're the same fucking bananas you bought 20 years ago. The only difference is now is they've devalued the United States dollar by that much of a percentage over the last 20 years, right? It's not that difficult. Those chickens and bananas and hamburgers haven't changed. The only thing that's changed is the purchasing power and the value of your fake fiat currency, because we know it's not money, because the one thing money must have to be money is it has to store value over long periods of time, hold purchasing power. Fiat does not do that. Currency, otherwise known fiat currency, does not do that. It dramatically loses value over time. The only thing, real money, God's money, in Robert Kiyosaki's words, is gold and silver bullion, and that holds value and increases purchasing power over time. That's what makes it money, right? Look at way up here, 4% year over year change in energy commodities. It's fucking crazy. What do we got? The blue is commodities less food and energy. So all their other commodities minus food and energy is up 1.5% month over month and 6.5% year over year percentage change. It's insane. Energy services over the month price change 1.2%. Over the year price change 6.2%. Right? So you're getting slaughtered in energy and commodities. Right? It's what we call inflation. Now we can go over here to this very important inflation. The inflation calculator never fucking works. It's irritating. So since it's going to irritate me, oh no, this one works. We're going to hit our multi real quick, right? Because this is depressing. These are powerful tools on Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, and you guys should use these. This is goldiraguide.org. Put it in your shit. The other one is the Consumer Price Index from the government. So $100 in 1980 cost you $313 in 2020. Well, it's 2021 now. Maybe they don't have 2021 in yet. No, if they don't have 2021 in yet. So that's a 213% increase in prices. Or your purchasing power, your dollar has lost 213% since 1980. See, 213% number a year is 40. Now, let's say we started in 2000 and that same. Look at that. It's even, oh no, come on. 2000, you fucking cunt. So 2000 to 2020, you've lost 49% in purchasing power in 20 years, right? So if you had 100 grand in the bank, to make it easy math, you only have 50,000 in purchasing power 20 years later, right? That's insane. That's why you do not keep large amounts of cash that aren't going to be doing anything in the bank. You have to have it in gold and silver bullion, right? Average annual, God, why is this so stupid? Inflation rate, average annual inflation rate 2.4%. Annual CPI for 2020, 172.2. Annual CPI for 2020 is 257, so it's almost doubled. Here's the graph for the selected date. See that? It's disgusting, right? So you're losing value like a motherfucker. And another powerful tool you can use is this different calculator, the same. And this has got a lot of good shit in it, though. Look at that. You can see it's got the CPI, the 12-month rate of change. Inflation, all items, 5%. Food, 2.2. Energy, 28.5%. Core inflation, all items minus food and energy, 3.8%. Inflation marks quickest pace since 2008. This is a very big thing here. I'll go into this more tomorrow. U.S. home prices. And this also shows the power of owning gold and silver bullion. But for this purpose is gold. Look at this. Chase Schiller U.S. national home price in U.S. dollars and gold. Now, U.S. dollars is in blue. It's starting in 1975. You can see it was cheaper than gold. You had to have more gold. Now you fast forward, you have to have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 80. You got to have 10 times more U.S. dollars since 1975 at current, or this isn't even current year, this is as of about 2018, to buy that same house versus gold, you need a lot less, and it's even less now, gold, to buy that house, because gold holds its purchasing power, U.S. dollars do not. You know what I'm saying? This one's the big median sale price of new homes, median sale price of new U.S. Homes in U.S. dollars and gold grams. So back in the day here, you needed 10,000 grams of gold to buy the same median house, and you needed $10,000 in 1963. Fast forward to 2021, and you need about 7,000 grams of gold, so you need less because you've increased your purchasing power by a lot. In U.S. dollars, you need about $420,000. So you've needed 300 times more U.S. dollars since 1963 to buy that same house. When gold, if you just held gold the whole time, you need less gold than you needed back then to buy that same house, because gold is holding and increasing its purchasing power decade over decade, and fiat currency, fake money, counterfeit, loses value because it's debased, and central banks around the world expand it and print it at will, right? That's why you need to own gold and silver bullion. I mean, look at that. It doesn't get any better than that. It's the best graph I've ever seen for owning gold. Look at that. Gold in red, dollars, fake money in green. Look how much more you needed in fake money since 1963. And look at the spread difference now. They've started at the same. And look at the difference. Gold's holding its value beautifully and increasing purchasing power, while fiat dollars and fake money loses purchasing power and is debased, and you need more and more and more. as the years go on. Yeah, see, January 1963 to April 2021. That's why you have to work longer hours every year to pay increasingly higher taxes for a shittier standard of living year over year, because your fiat money is losing value because it's not money. It's fiat. It's currency. Currency is not money, was never money, and will never be money. But the people that understand that hold gold and silver bullion over the decades, and their standard of living goes up, and they have to do less work, and they have more time for relaxation and leisure, right? Because we all love leisure. None of us like going to work. Like tomorrow when I got to go to work, I'm not going to like going there, right? I like the people I work with. I don't mind the job that I do. So it's all in all not a very bad spot to go 60 hours a week, right? Because it's a good place to work. But I don't like doing it. I would prefer to be on a beach earning 20%, right? But we'll go do a little silver and gold chart. Guy here with the crypto, I don't want to look at that shit. Gold tried to bounce back, and from a technical perspective, you can see gold had a huge rally last year after the COVID dump. Where was that COVID dump? Right there. Look at that. It was already in the middle of a bull market, and then it came all the way down to $1,200. And then from there, it skyrocketed. Look at that. 43% or $634. And since then, it's been, I hate how it doesn't show me the volume until I'm under the weekly. Had upper resistance and lower support. And this is otherwise known as a bull flag and a bullish consolidation in the middle of a bull market, right? You got to have these consolidations in a bull market. And you say, well, how the fuck do you know that, Vincenzo? Because look at this. Here is a smaller one there. See it? Same thing.